All right, welcome to day number 57. I think at least it's 57. So I was bullish. I took a long today and I took a loss. Although this seemed bearish, I'll walk you through why I took the longs. If you look at the 12-hour, you can see that we respected this 12-hour order block. We went there, we respected it. And since we already had this high, I was thinking, okay, at least we have to sweep this high before we go down lower. Then if you look at the 4-hour, this looks beautiful. You got the retrace into this breaker and this fair value gap right here, and it kept getting respected. It wicked a little bit through, but then we started rallying up. So I'm thinking, okay, we might go for these highs. There's a good chance we might go for these highs or these right here. If you go into the 1-hour, you have this order block right here, which is badly marked now for some reason. You have this order block right here, which got respected. And I'm thinking, okay, it's likely that we might go and expand higher. Then if you go on the 15-minute, this is where things start to get a little bit choppy. And at the time that I entered here, the 5-minute flipped bullish. So we closed above that. And, you know, technically anything from here to here was a lower high. And this is where I start getting my doubts of my execution, because, as I said, anything from up here to down here could be a lower high on the 5-minute. But if you look at the 1-minute, it seemed that for me that the bottom was there. And although this looked very choppy, you can see that we got this low. We went all the way up here. We respected this order block. And then we went out to break structure even on the 5-minute just by respecting that. Then I drew this right here. We kept respecting this zone. And I said, okay, you know, maybe bottom might be in. So let me enter on this 1-minute right here. I'll just put my stop down here just to be safe and see if we can run these highs, you know. I was not expecting us at all. Sure, we swept these, but I was not expecting it to hold that much since we had this so close right here. And my thought process was sort of like, okay, we might go for these highs, and if we start rejecting off, I'll take a break even or a small loser, and you know, I'll be fine with that. There's no worries about that. For the chance that we even might go up here, and this would have been a really, really good trade. Now, looking at the 1-minute, I think I would have still taken this. If you look at this right here, I mean, it looks bullish, right? Even though we swept that and everything, but it looks very bullish based on the context that I gave you of the 1-hour. Then you got the 4-hour, which also looked very bullish. For me, it just looked bullish and the rational thing to execute, because if this started to go up and I hesitated on it, I would have not forgiven myself, so to say. So ended up taking that loss. I thought about cutting it earlier once I see this candle right here close above it, and then we retested this. I thought about closing it earlier, but since this was a little bit choppy, I said, okay, this might just be choppiness, so I'm just going to hold it and take the full loss. I don't want to exit that earlier. And yeah, price eventually went down to my stop loss, stopped me out. And if you guys know, I'm paper trading now for the rest of not the rest of the day, but for my second trade of the day. I immediately saw this and then this push up, and I thought of longing here with the stop below there and the TP right up here. This is a 1 to 94, although I would have been managing it, so to say. And we chopped a little bit around it, you know, we respected this order block, then we got this push, which is basically, you know, the same like sort of little pattern that we got right here. We got this push with the fair value gap and this. So I thought I'd move my stop here, and then yeah, I just got stopped on the paper trade as well. So if that was a live execution, not overall it would have not been an overall good day. However, I was patient, basically this whole move right here. I wanted to execute here, but then again, I looked at the higher time frame and it seemed very choppy. And now, I guess the right thing to wait for, now that I see this, is to wait for this candle close above here, because now price is bullish and you can see that it's respecting this order block. So far, candle is closing in 10 seconds, and you can see that it's sort of respecting this order block. So I guess probably execute here. That would have been the best choice, to execute here. So now there's the 15-minute candle, probably enter here on the volatility, you know, still the same target. I still believe we go there today. But yeah, this is what sort of what I'm thinking now. But yeah, can't trade anymore. That's a bummer. It's Friday. I'm gonna go on, enjoy the weekend. So hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next week for day number 58. Hopefully we can bring this back to 51K and go from there. But overall, I'm not having as much emotions as I used to have. So pretty good improvement in there. Hope you guys enjoyed. See you next week.